there, Hari here, and I'm a little late to update the Onyx Annulet gems. As of right now, the combos that I've been using are Twilight, Prophetic Twilight, Desirous Blood, and these two are pretty much locked in. Haven't really changed these two. And the third gem has swapped between Storm and Freezing primarily. Storm is more AoE damage, generally speaking. So I run it usually on Fort weeks in all dungeons, and even on Tyrant weeks, you'll run it most likely on dungeons like Naowh that has very big packs. Algothar as well. I believe Freezing is probably a gem you would only run on bosses or mobs that you need killed very quickly. Some examples might be Halls of Valor, Herja, DPS check. The last boss, what was his name? Odin, also a DPS check. There's also 5 bosses in this dungeon, so for sure, Freezing could be the play. It does a bit more single target. Alternatively, I'm not so sure how many Guardian Druids are actually running the build, but you can play the arcane damage talents here, and you can run Humming Arcane Stone for more single target. I don't know in what situations you would actually run that though, as you would have to most likely drop Rage of the Sleeper, which... keep in mind this is more of a damage-oriented kind of mindset. I do not believe dropping Thorns or Moonfire will be the optimal setup. Each point is just too much damage to drop. And so, if there was a point to drop, it would most likely be Rage of the Sleeper, because Ursoc's Guidance is that's how I have my 1 minute 30 incarns. This is how I stay unkillable, I guess, every minute 30. And Blood Frenzy also plays into that. Now, for Fury of Nature, you could drop Reinforced Fur and Layered Mane. I haven't really thought about what else you could possibly drop for it, but it's very rough to do so regardless. Because you'd be dropping an extra 10% DR. This is also a lot of damage loss on the Thorns. I would have to play around with this a bit to see if it's actually worth dropping. I guess the one plus side you could do is you can drop the Layered Mane. So what you could do is you can do this. You can try doing this. And this would... Ursoc's Endurance would add some additional Thorns damage, but obviously you lose Reinforced Fur, which is very big for Thorns of Iron damage. But you gain Fear of Nature, which is also very big. So I have not tried this yet. My biggest issue with this is obviously you drop Rage of the Sleeper. I could see this being absolutely fine in some of the lower keys, but I would not personally feel comfortable. Either way, if you do run this build, you can definitely swap out the third gem in your ring for Humming, and that would be absolutely fine. And then, I guess an update on the Shining Obsidian. I personally haven't been using it. From my testing, the shield is just too small to really matter. Again, you just can't really control when these shields come up, and so where you will normally die. If it doesn't magically proc there, then it's going to be very rough and hard to handle. The extra throughput from the shield is quite minor, to be honest. I think from my testing, it was only about 5 to 8% of my overall healing. And that's, again, in my opinion, inflated healing, because it's, you know, it has 100% efficiency as a shield. So it's not necessarily meaningful healing that will keep you alive. And the one other thing that I still haven't been able to try yet has been the healing stones. So say for example this Delusion Water Stone, or where is the other one? Actually, I might have deleted it. I don't believe it's in my inventory. But there was another healing stone. You can swap out your third gem for this water stone, or whatever the other healing one is, and that could also be a possible way to play. Maybe it was this. Yeah, it might have been this actually. That would definitely help a bit on Herja. You know, just some of the other bosses that are healing intensive. If your healer cannot handle it. Alright, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and good luck. Let me know if you guys have any other combinations of stones.